let's talk about heel bevels that are in our shoes. So the heel bevel is a piece of the midsole at the back of the shoe that's cut away and curved. What this does is it helps facilitate a really smooth transition from the heel onto the rest of our foot. Now, this can be really good for a couple of reasons. If you have a really smooth transition from your heel to the rest of your foot, you may actually be reducing some braking forces and overall load that's going through the rest of your body while running. This can also be really good just for a good feel standpoint from a shoe. If you have a shoe that agrees well in terms of the heel bevel and the transition through the rest of the shoe, you could run really fast in it really comfortably. This shoe here is a pretty large heel bevel. So when I would run in this shoe, what would happen is I would get a really early initial contact with the shoe and I would slap down onto the rest of my foot. This can be a problem for a couple of reasons. If we have a really early initial contact, we're probably experiencing pretty high braking forces, and we might actually get some unnecessary load through the lower parts of our foot and ankle, and maybe can contribute to some sort of injury. On the flip side, this is a very large and aggressive heel bevel. Now, a shoe like this, you have to be careful stepping into, because if you aren't experienced or don't have a ton of capacity to handle a heel bevel like this, you may feel like you are being thrown forward in the shoe really aggressively, really quickly. It may not feel good and it may make things pretty sore. So I encourage you to try different levels of heel bevel, see how they feel, see how they perform, and make your judgment on that.